Welcome to the highlights video brought to you by Blackburn Hawks Supporters Club. Sunday the 27th of March saw Hawks play their last league game of the season versus Billingham Stars. Billingham wanted to end their league campaign on a high and they looked on course to do so with a 3-1 lead with less than 15 minutes to play, but a quick double from Hawks saw the points shared up at the Forum. Now on to the last home game of the season, a cup game versus the Billingham Stars, where a win will see Hawks lift the cup. Aaron Davis injured and Adam Bissell unavailable are the only two missing for Hawks tonight, and for the second week running we see a junior player called up to make their debut. Under-20s captain Harry Mercer makes his first senior Hawks performance. Starting goalie tonight is Stewie Ashton. After a disappointing league campaign, Billingham can still come away with some silverware this season. A win today puts them in the driving seat to claim the cup, so they'll be more than fired up for this game. 7 minutes into the game and we have our first power play, and it's for Billingham. Dave Meikle will go to the box for tripping, but he won't be in there for very long as it takes Stars 6 seconds to capitalise on the man advantage. Andy Finn's shot from the blue line is saved, but Michael Elder is on hand to fire in the rebound to get Stars off to the perfect start. 7 minutes later and things aren't looking good. Stars double their lead with a Luke Brown slap shot, one that I'm sure Stewie Ashton would love to have back. "15 minutes in and things go from bad to worse as Michael Elder gets his second of the game. Ollie Lomax doesn't get enough on his attempted clearance, so the puck falls perfectly for Elder to one time it home to put Stars in a very commanding position. A few minutes later though, and Hawks look to get their first run on the board. Lee Pollitt taps it in from close range, but the referee had blown his whistle just before it went in. He must have thought James Favell had frozen the puck, but the goal cam shows this isn't the case. Nevertheless, the score remains 3-0 to Stars. The first period ended and Hawks found themselves in an unusual situation of being 3 goals down at home. What's most worrying is that James Favell made 18 saves in that period, so Hawks will need to up their game for the final 2 periods if they're going to keep alive the ambition of winning the treble. Hawks will need an early goal in this period to give themselves any hope of a comeback, and 3 minutes in they do just that on the power play. After a couple of shots from the blue line that either went wide or blocked, Rick Bentham carries the puck towards the net before brilliantly passing it across to Chris Arnone, who makes no mistake in getting Hawks on the board. Billingham are really taking the chances that present themselves this game, as after 5 minutes later they add a fourth and it's a second for Luke Brown. Paul Winridge's shot is saved, but Stewie Ashton gives up a poor rebound, which leaves Brown with a golden chance to get his second, and he quickly pounced on it to make it 4-1. After being harshly denied a goal in the first period, things may have levelled themselves out as Tom King and James Favell collide, leaving Matt Viney with the empty net to make it 4-2 with 25 minutes to go. Ten minutes into the third period, Stars all but end Hawks' chance of getting anything from this game, as some good forward checking sees Reese Kenny-Witter lose the puck, which ultimately ends in Dennis Bostrom firing it home to make it 5-2. Stars get themselves another with 5 minutes to go. Chris Sykes adds to his 2 assists by capitalising on another rebound to tuck the puck home to give himself a 3-point night and the Billingham Stars a 6-2 lead. Hawks get themselves a third in the dying moments with a great finish from Rick Bentham, who goes high glove side after some great puck control, but unfortunately it's a little too late for Blackburn. Billingham Stars deservedly won this game, and the day after they beat Widnes Wild to win this year's cup competition, so congratulations to them. Hawks had a bad day at the office, nothing really clicked or got going for them all game. They'll obviously be disappointed to miss out on this piece of silverware, but they can't dwell on it for too long as the playoff weekend is up next. The top 4 teams from the league meet in what is expected to be a great weekend of ice hockey. Around 1,000 fans have tickets, and I know they'll all be aiming to make it mental in Ice Sheffield by cheering their team on. With this the last home game of the season, that's all the highlights till September, so best of luck to Hawks at the playoffs, and I'll see you all after the summer.